Hello and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online Cracklawn. We are to talk to the projection of the star sign, the Thief, which has manifested because, well, the stars seem to have been stolen out of the sky. That is the storyline of Cracklawn. So, let's do that.
Friend of the stargazers, look at this place. Here, the mages of Craglorn fended off the Prince of Schemes and his dark anchors. But the sweet taste of victory quickly turned bitter.
What do you mean?
The mages called on the power of the celestial mage. They summoned ancient and powerful Atronachs to defeat the Dark Anchors and battle Molag Bal. But as soon as the Dark Anchors were defeated, the Atronachs turned against Craglorn.
Why? What happened?
That's what I need you to learn. A conjurer named Kelman Locke was present when the Atronachs were first summoned. When they turned, his fellow summoners were killed. He was the only one to escape, and I fear he is in grave danger.
Well, that is great. I've literally just cleared out Haddock's Market in the last episode, or a couple of episodes ago, but not this again. Couldn't he just have been there and be like, hey, thank you. It'll make sense why you rescued me later. Oh, but I'll go there and rescue him.
Hurry.
Oh.
If Kelman is lost to the serpent, so too are our chances to understand why the Atronachs turned.
Tell me more about Kelman Locke then.
From what I've heard, he's a gifted conjurer who was greatly favored by the mage herself before she disappeared. When the Atronachs turned, the rest of Kelman's summoning circle were killed. It's no wonder he's gone into hiding.
How were the Atronachs summoned by rituals?
My fellow guardian, the mage, lent her power to the conjurers of Craglorn. It was not in our interest to see Cold Harbor and Nirn joined.
How did you do that?
She spoke to them in dreams. Not directly, of course. We prefer to watch from above rather than appear below. Only in times of great crisis do the Guardians awaken and manifest. The Serpent's attack on Craglorn was just such a crisis.
Goodbye, biscuits. So, treasure. I'm just gonna look around to see if there's anything of... So that was our experience booster. Is our stat booster on? Yeah, well, it was, and it certainly is for longer now. I haven't been in combat with anything, so these must be the remains of the mages that... Ooh. Oh, just a dagger back, right? Scorpions. What is this place? Chisel Street Mine. Well, we can discover the place, but we are certainly not going in. Also because it's one that we cannot finish. The only thing that we can do about this is that we could obtain the Sky Shard and then, you know, be on our way. That's it. Like, there is no chance that I alone can defeat the boss at the end of this. I really hate this. I really hate how this is structured, because let's just take a look at the map, because so I can show you why my frustrations here come true. It's not as bad as it was in Vardenfeld, because that thing was a unique can of worms that, well, just was a giant middle finger to you. But see here, zooming in. So we started down in Belkarth, and this round building is the observatory. Then we went up here to talk with people. Bumbled about found these places and was like, oh, I can't really do this. Went down here, did this. So you see, the normal progression of things is you move up here. From here you can see this thing, you can see this thing, you can see this delving quest. Now, I really hate that. Like the first time we actually met this incident was back in was it Malabel Tor? Yeah, I think it was Malabel Tor, but where we had a quest that was like, hey, you know that delving quest that you finished like 10 videos ago? Yeah, we have an item that's now suddenly have appeared in there, but wasn't there when you looked the first time. The same with a person. The person could have been there and just be like, please help me. And like, you're not on the right quest, so you don't know the context as to why this person is here. But this is like the opposite, sort of like, yeah, well, you just been there. Oh, you didn't see that person that you were looking for? Oh, too bad. Go again. And I hate that. Don't let me go back to a place for a quest item if, like, either you make the place unenterable until that quest is started, which means that, okay, I can't enter this place, ergo, it must be for a quest. That's fine. I can accept that. That makes it less pointless. But because this is an open world, and because you run around, you see things, ooh, what's that? Like, when you start to realize, okay, a skull and a pair of swords means this is dangerous, you likely can't do this on your own. Fair enough, you stay away from them. Maybe you go close just to discover them, but you generally stay away from them. Delving quests are, hey, this is a pretty little fun thing that I can do, get a sky shard, bada bing, bada boom, nice done, nicely, move on to the story. Like, it usually isn't related to the stories, to the main quest line of the area. But when they are, and you have to go in to obtain an item after the fact, like, place the item in there and just have it be like, this might be important later. Don't do it like this. This is the worst way you could do this type of quest, and I hate it. I've said it before, but I'm still going to hate on it. Fine. I'll cut to when I'm inside this place, and we will take it from there. I'll see you then. Alright, so I've made it back, and I am now at the tower, which you might remember was the one where I was like, this is strangely empty. I wonder if this was used for anything. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
Away, Phantom. Unless you are here to free me, I will have none of you.
I'm no Phantom, Kelmanlock. I am the Celestial Thief, and you know why I am here.
Just another bandit, then? I've already been robbed blind. There's nothing more to take from me.
He didn't know why you were there.
The Celestial Mage showed you how to summon them in a dream. Do you remember? Why have they turned against Craglorn?
Oh, no. No more celestial mages and serpents. I've had enough of all that. I saw what happened to the others, and that won't happen to me.
I'm not so sure about that.
Who are you? Are you in league with this thief?
Like his mutton chops.
I demand that you free me immediately.
I'll free you if you tell me what you know about the Atronachs.
The Atronachs? I don't care to think about these creatures. One moment we were summoning them and destroying the dark anchors, and the next they turned on us like ungrateful dogs.
Why did the Qa'Rajh turn against you?
It was terrible. A giant spectral serpent appeared at the summoning site. We sent the Atronachs against it, but they refused to obey us. They killed the others. Coward that I am, I fled. But then I was captured by these common rogues.
How did the serpent gain control of the Atronachs?
I don't know. But I think I know how to find out. We need to talk to the Atronachs directly and ask them what happened.
And how can we do that?
The first Atronachs we summoned were ancient. They could communicate to some extent. They didn't speak, but we heard them in our minds. They commanded the others and we controlled them, with a gem we saw in a dream. The gem of celestial command.
And where do I find this gem?
Well, as it happens, that's the one thing the bandits didn't get their hands on. I was able to keep it hidden. Don't ask. Take it. Find the storm, fire, and frost monarchs, and use the gem to bind them. You'll probably have to fight them first.
See, this in particular is the reason why I would be like, yeah, you can free him, but he wouldn't give you the item because it didn't make sense in a contextual manner. Like, why would you need this gem? You've just freed me. Thank you for that. I'll go and stay in location X for the sake of you to find me later when you need me. That would have made more sense. This is a stupid way to do questing and I hate it. Okay, I'm not going to talk about that anymore. Not in this episode at least. And then?
Go to the summoning site and use the gem to call on the monarchs. I'll meet you there. They might be more favorable to me. Or maybe not. But now I've helped you. Will you release me?
Yes, I'll release you. See, I'm not a bad guy. Ooh. Okay. Now where is that at? Where is that at? These markers are useless. Do I have markers here? I do not. Oh, I do. Elemental army. Well, they are scattered. Oh no! Why? Why must you do this to me so? Wait, there are only 3 markers. But the fire, frost, lightning. That's the sort of the 3 standard elements. Wasn't there a 4th? No, it's just 3. Okay, well, fair enough then. Oh, this is gonna be a mess of an episode. I could go towards Molavar and do that. I don't really want to, though. I do not want to. A thing, however, that I do want to do, that is actually completely unrelated, but seeing as how this episode is a mess anyway, I'm going to be doing that instead. So, if we go in under supplies, what is it, supplies? Well, it is at least to get that. Oh, I need to sell that. No, it was a slottable items, maybe. Why would it be a slottable item? Let's see. Oh, it is. We have a treasure map for Qa'Rajh. Let's see what it looks like. Now, it so happens that I have knowledge of where that is because I have a map open that basically tells me the location of delves, sky shards, stuff like that. It's really useful for doing these kind of things because that means I have to do a little less planning. So I will meet you about in the middle of, zoom out again. The treasure map in question is around here. Now that is not where we need to go, but it is for the sake of gaining A, experience, and B, exploration. So I'll probably meet you around this bend, and then we'll just run up this path. Okay, we are nearly at the location that I have marked out here. So I'm just going to remove it now. That's Dark. So that's the place of that. So we got drakes, we got ogres, we got dust eaters. Well, this is a not at all pleasant. Ooh, so they're with the ogres. Alright, that's even worse. Those themselves are not that bad. They're big, they're strong, they're tough. And quite annoying. A shaman. Yes, of course. No, I was not attacking your aura, as useless as it were. I don't care about you, ogre. Leave me be. I care about your spellcasting fiend. Are those dust eater eggs? I don't like to think about that, but now it's just the ogre. There we go. 9 gold pieces for all of that. Alright. So we're looking for a diggable dirt mound of sorts. Are you alone? Oh, well, can't have that. You should join your friends in death. Then you won't be lonely. You'll just be dead. Why, it's the solution to all your woes. He had more gold than all of those combined. Twice. Almost 3 times over. Now where is this darned treasure? It was down here. Was it? Hold on. You have the map. Nope, that was not what I was looking for. Slot of items. Cracklorn. Ooh, so it's not directly by the shore, so it's probably right up above us. What? I'm mining here. Mind your own business. Get it? Because, you know, it's a mine. Oh, whatever. This is a mess of an episode, but, well, they can't all be winners. Not when you don't... Alright, let me dig and find treasure in peace. Oh, dirt mount. Dig. That is a treasure. Now, it's not as easy to spot on dirt because it's often... it's more often found on beaches, but they usually are found near water. Gold, Ring of the Air, Rubidite Pauldron, and... sure, let's take it and look at it later. Yeah, why not? So, what are we looking at recording-wise in terms of time? Well, without cutting, this has only been perhaps a little less than 30 minutes, but... Oi! Pop! Oh, I bashed his face in and poisoned him. Oh. What was that a rumble in my controller? Ah. Now you know the deal. Check behind the waterfall. There's nothing. Get the experience for discovering Qa'Rajh. Yeah, I'm most certainly not running in there. I'm just looking for treasure and anything else that is of a collectible nature. Because in the next episode we will be briefly heading back to Molavar and clear out of the fire, flame attack, then the Storm Monarch and the Frost Monarch. Oh, is this Flame Monarch? Oh yeah, so we know where the Flame Monarch was. We actually did defeat it when we were there because another player activated it and then it became visible to us. But, well, no use crying over... Oh, hello boys. You are in the way of my treasure chest. Can't have that now, can we? If you don't mind, I'll take out the ranged one first. But I will stun your ass. Get you on the ground. Why are you attacking Flappy? Alright. Oh. Really? Okay. Well, let's get this done. Ooh. Like a cinch. Woo! Almost. Shock. Well, there's a way station nearby and I can... Ancient sandstone. Okay. I discovered this way shrine and this crafting station nearby, which is why I'm taking these items, because I know that there is not a long distance to the nearest crafting station, which means that I can quickly get rid of them, which means that I can normalize my inventory for what it is. And that's good. Okay. A stump. I see that Nern route, and I'm not about to be distracted by it any further than I already am by other stuff. What's that? Bucklers or something like that. Stinkhorn, don't need it. Wasps. Okay, we're not going to be doing anything with that because, well, I know what not to mess with. So this is essentially, if you wanted a way through this mountain range that runs along the river, you can do that here. This is where we ran around the other day. Well, the other episode where we were just exploring. And yeah, that is the spell scar itself, that pillar there. But that's not for me. Not unless I find a group to do this with. And that's, yeah, that's not looking like it's happening anytime soon. Right, we will end this episode here. And in the next one, we shall go after the 3 monarchs of Qa'Rajh. But until then, take care.